For over a decade, Call of Duty ruled the first-person shooter genre almost uncontested. Every year, new release, massive sales, record-breaking player counts. 2025 was supposed to be more of the same, but instead, Battlefield 6 did something nobody expected. It didn't just compete, it won with a major comeback. Today, we'll be looking into how Battlefield 6 beat Call of Duty this year, from sales and player engagement to cultural hype and momentum moving forward. And I will be breaking it down in these three different categories listed on the screen. Battlefield 6 didn't just sell well, it exploded. Early reports show that the game surpassed 20 million copies sold worldwide, generating massive revenue and taking the crown as one of 2025's best-selling games, even outperforming Call of Duty overall this calendar year. Analysts highlighted that Battlefield 6 claimed a year-to-date top sales spot, a rare reversal in the historical rivalry between the two franchises. Meanwhile, although Call of Duty Black Ops 7 still topped the sales charts in November, it trailed behind Battlefield 6 overall in total annual sales. And as well as that, Battlefield 6 didn't just sell, players stayed. On Steam, the game set overall franchise records with peak concurrent players that surpassed Call of Duty's all-time numbers during the open beta and official launch windows. For many gamers, this signaled not only just a successful launch, but a moment where Battlefield reclaimed its place as a heavyweight competitor in the shooter space once again. Beyond just numbers, Battlefield 6 sparked community buzz in ways we have never seen in years. Discussion online and social media pointed to engagement spikes, new players jumping in, and even comparisons showing Battlefield 6 surpassing Call of Duty's visibility in Google Trends and other metrics such as that. While every community will have their bias, the overall sentiment is clear. Battlefield has momentum, and it feels like a real-time shift in perception, from perennial underdog to serious contender within the FPS space once again. With the new release of RedSec, their own perception of a Battle Royale game mode, it creates more of a rivalry to the well-known Warzone game mode, which is Call of Duty's perception of the Battle Royale game mode. Analysts, content creators, and players alike all took notice. Many noted that Battlefield's return to form, which focuses and zeroes in on large-scale warfare, destructible environments, and classic gameplay strengths which they're known for, helps drive enthusiasm and morale within the community. But they also cautioned at the same time that Call of Duty's ecosystem, with their massive player base and relevance, isn't going anywhere anytime soon, with their seasonal content and free-to-play aspects. Now let's be clear. Beating Call of Duty doesn't mean Battlefield 6 annihilated it on every front. Call of Duty continues to and will always be one of the most played and followed franchises ever, and there's no removing that. And in terms of long-term engagement, influence, and in-game revenue strategies, Call of Duty still has deep roots and strengths, which allows the mainstream audience and casual audience to stay prominent in the FPS space, alongside their rich history and culture from the 2000s, which they have seemed to stray away from these days. But this year in particular, Battlefield 6 outperformed Call of Duty in several ways, including best-selling premium title overall this year so far, higher total sales volume year-to-date than Black Ops 7, platform engagement milestones, particularly on PC. Battlefield 6 succeeded because it remembered what made it different. Massive scale battles, large scale destruction that you can feel on every map, squad-based chaos, vehicular warfare, so many aspects that build up the identity of Battlefield and made it what it is has returned. While in the meantime, all these years, Call of Duty leaned into the fast cycles and the easy monetization cycles, which allows them to make quick money in the process, while at the same time losing their identity and losing their focus. So while Call of Duty strayed away from their original identity and leaned into the fast monetization cycles of 2025, kind of Fortnite-esque, Battlefield focused on skill, immersion, and identity, and in 2025, players rewarded that exact focus. So, did Battlefield 6 beat Call of Duty in 2025? In many ways, yes, absolutely, and that's a story worth telling. But the real victory here might not just be in the numbers and the statistics, but is that real competition came back. Because when giants clash and major franchises become competitive once again, that's where the players win. Thanks for watching. If you enjoyed this breakdown, hit the like and subscribe, and let us know in the comments where you think the shooter genre is going to head next. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.